The RCMP will provide an update later today on a national security investigation that resulted in the arrest of two people in southern Ontario. Mounties are assuring the public that there is no immediate threat to public safety after yesterday's operation, which also involved the Kingston police. Meantime, Public Safety Minister Ralph Goodale says the government constantly monitors all potential threats and has robust measures in place to address them. He adds the country's official threat level remains at medium, where it has stood since the fall of 2014. Danielle Smith from 770 CHQR joining us this morning. This is something that you'll be chatting and following on your show, as we'll all be following in the news today. Have you heard anything sort of behind the scenes here as we all try to uncover what's going on?
They did release a name, Hussam ad-Din al-Zahabi. It's an interesting story, so I'm going to be getting somebody on from the Canadian Global Affairs Institute to try to understand what is happening here. The family is new to Canada. They left Syria for Kuwait and were in Kuwait from 2008 until 2017. Only arrived in Canada in July 2017. So this person is a 20-year-old. And so you have to ask the question. The RCMP say they've been investigating for months. They even brought out the surveillance plane. They've been working with the U.S. FBI and Justice Department. And this is somebody who's brand new to Canada. That has all the hallmarks of somebody who was already radicalized before they came here and probably shouldn't have come into the country in the first place. So we're going to see whether or not there were errors in the way that this family and this person in particular was screened. I'm also interested in knowing, if it is the alternative, that someone could be radicalized that quickly in the local community of Kingston. What's going on there? Is this a hotbed of radicalization? Is there a particular mosque that we should be having a look at? The third thing, of course, is very interesting that you've got the U.S. involvement. And so trying to understand some of that. Unfortunately, the U.S. Justice Department, FBI, have asked the RCMP or fielded all questions to the RCMP. And the RCMP tend to be pretty tight-lipped about what it is that they're willing to share. But the fact that you've got Americans who are involved in this suggests that they must have deeper understanding of this family and been watching it for some time. So those are all the things that we're going to try to uncover. As well, it's interesting to see this cross-border cooperation and the fact that they acted so quickly. It makes us wonder how many other investigations are we cooperating with the Americans on? How many other people of interest are they concerned about? We know that we have got at least 60 ISIS fighters that they will admit to that have returned to Canada. The question would be how many of those have the potential of forming a serious threat. So we're going to ask all those questions today.
Danielle, thank you very much. That conversation and many more on your show this morning. You can listen to Danielle at 9:30 weekday mornings on 770 CHQR.